Hello Aces and welcome to Mission 2 of my Project Wingman playthrough. Just a quick thanks for all the support from the previous video, and I noticed some of your feedback, so I decided to slightly lower the resolution for the upcoming videos to get a better frame rate. So thanks for giving me that tip. We'll get going now with mission number 2.
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our pedigree. The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying down, based on what info has been leaked out. For those of you who don't know, Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits. I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful. A country with limitless energy at its fingertips. I know some of us who were born out here in the periphery can't even imagine it, but I'm sure this hits closer to home for some of you. Moving along. There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. A full-blown conflict is proceeding. We've reached out and were given a rendezvous by a Cascadian group called the Independence Force, the main anti-Federation group recognized by the national government. I presume the Federation has the borders on lockdown to stop people like us from coming in, so stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Sicario is moving northwest towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress, however, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel and ammo. Hitman team, you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey, which will take us over into Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
Alright, a couple things to mention. On the top left side, you can see that the license for the briefing software is expired, so I guess it's the mercenary lifestyle to save as much money as we can. Also in the mission info, we can see that our mission is going to take place at the outskirts of the Yellowstone exclusion zone. And if you check on the map, on the next screen that I'll show, I think Yellowstone just blew up everything during the calamity, so it's pretty much a big hole in the ground. Also on the briefing, it is mentioned that some pilots are more familiar with Cascadia. That is because both our wingmen, Diplomat and Comic, they are originally from Cascadia, the country of Cascadia, which is right now would be in the border between US and Canada on the west coast, which is named after the mountain range of Cascadia. It's not the Rockies there. It's kind of cool because I used to live there. Anyway, as I was mentioning, here's the large Yellowstone crater or whatever. It's like a huge hole in the ground that connects to the sea. And if you go on the file section here on the menu, you're gonna get a little bit of background on the factions, word entries, and pilot entries. So you can click on, say, Hitman 1, Hitman 3, Comic, and the people you've met, and then you get the info on them. I won't show all of them in this video, but I'll make a video separately with all the information once I have it all complete. Anyway, let's get started. Once more, I will be using only two-seater aircraft during all this playthrough, so we can get all the dialogue from our WSO press, of course. Gotta have the waifu in the back of the plane. Anyway, we get the FE4, which is the upgraded TF4, right? This is a trainer. This is the strike aircraft. So we have a multi-purpose missile. So it's a high-impact center missile, it's extra explosive charge, but slower travel speed and slower reload rates. We have multi-lock anti-air missiles, semi-active air missiles. We'll bring the multi-lock, always comes in handy for our secondary special weapon. We'll bring the heavy gun pod. That sounds exciting. That looks massive. Look at that. And Let's bring some semi-active air missiles, I guess. Yeah. Why not? Be ready for everything. We don't get to change, I guess, our color scheme. I don't have one option, but anyway, let's get going. Here we go. High altitude combat. You get to see the contrails, all the jets. Pretty cool. Or as I should say, the chemtrails, obviously. Cool how you can see the scratches on the canopy. Let's go for a gun pod. Oh boy, that's some heavy ammunition there. It's just so interesting when you dogfight and you can follow the trails of the enemy jet you're pursuing. It reminds me a lot of the French movie, The Sky Fighters. Had a really good visuals. Oh dang, it was only like 2-3 bullets to destroy a target. I like this weapon. What's a QRS?
What data we can gather, you're engaged with a private security corporation called Sicario. We need specifics, Command. It's a smaller-sized mercenary group that specializes
That's an AOX plane. Enemy AOX. It's called the FC-8, I guess. Based on the AWACS version of the 737, I guess. Yeah, I guess flares are not very useful against the semi-active missiles. Last one, I guess.
Painting targets. Line them up, Monarch. High value target down. We got Galaxy?
We just lost contact with both squadrons flying this area. Destroyer Espadon, advise disengagement. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Only 2 small flights. We can take them. Escorts, fall into screening pattern Alpha. Federation airship tagged and marked. Hitman team, this one's all yours. An airship doing intercepts? What the hell is the Federation so afraid of?
Logical deductions in the west. Now bulk up. We're taking this thing down.
Oh, what do we got here? It's a gas destroyer? That's one I haven't seen on the demo. That's exciting.
Pull the trigger! Hitman 1, missile away. Enemy locking on! Break!
Warning, missile inbound.
I'd rather keep a little bit of distance, so let's use missiles against the enemy destroyer, I guess? Aerial destroyer?
Lost engine power. Losing thrust. Confirmed enemy kill.
And that should be the last fighter. It's all about the destroyer now.
Hard rock, let it fly.
Looks like got Sam's a lot of AA guns.
Monarch opening fire.
Oh, we're a bit too close. Let's break away.
Missile shot off.
Oh, it's called a battle cruiser.
Nice shooting, Monarch. Good news, still know we're in a dogfight.
Guess we're in it now. Hey, Mick, you got any idea what the Federation is doing in Cascadia?
Why the hell do you think I know? Hey, we've got contact.
To approaching unidentified aircraft. When the night comes, how do we return home? By midnight's light.
Alright, it's a landing minigame. Oh, there you go. There's a lot of towers. How come? Why? I've seen those in the trailers of Project Wingman, but I haven't figured out yet. Let's go on a very soft landing. Oh, what they use for lighting is flares. That's kind of a sketchy runway. It's almost like what they have in the Amazon forest for the drug traffickers. I'm just saying because I lived in Brazil, okay? For legal reasons.
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes, or else your time in Cascadia will be short-lived.
Alright, that's mission 2. We finally managed to find an air cruiser, or battle cruiser, or air flying ship, whatever you want to call it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Do let me know what you think. Leave your feedback, it's greatly appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.